Yo, what up guys, iReapism here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at all the progress we've made in RaZe so far, and I have not been able to show you guys for quite a bit of time, and I think it's time to start recording this series again. We've been pretty secretive, I guess, for a bit, and I want to show you guys the amazement and all the cool stuff they've built already. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the custom trees we're using. Now, the Legend of Steve, or G, made these right in front of me, and they look amazing. And I'll explain the different leaf types associated with it and why it's there. So these look droopy and dead leaves of these. So they're like a different version. It's the same kind of leaf, but in a way that it's just dead and it's falling and it's, you know, just a little lopsided and it's down. So this is one of the variants. This is a larger version of it. It just looks mind-boggling. It's just so good. And then the second part over here is a very small version of it. So we have 3 of them. Now if we take a look at over here, this is one of the bigger oak trees that we've made. And here's another one that I've sculpted and he's helped me with. This is my version, but he's perfected it. And then this is a very small version. Now we gotta see how we put it in the map. So, alright, spoiler free. This is a very early image of what the map is gonna look like in terms of the jungle. So, as you can see, you can't see the jungle too well. You can make it out in some places, but you can't see it too well from this area. So as you can see, we're using these tall ferns as a way to kind of limit your vision, and as well as they just look really nice with the theme. There is one thing I want to tell you guys, is that these are meant to block you. If you want to hide in them, because this map is going to be played in adventure mode. Yes, you will be able to hide in these, and yes, you can't interact with these, meaning these are barriers. These are barriers. So you can hide in these wherever you'd like. And yeah, you'll be absolutely safe from combats, except bows. So yeah, the reason for that is because I think it's a good feature to have when you have a wide open map like this. But guys, don't get me wrong, these are not going to be in ample. Right now they look in ample, but they will not be available in ample. For example, I might block it off like this, so you won't be able to access some of them. But most of them are aesthetic, and some are available for you to do that. Here's the second part. I'm not sure if I showcase this, but yeah, here we are. This is the entrance, and as you can see, how amazing it looks. Now you can see lighter areas within this area. So this is the jungle. It is absolutely amazing, guys. I cannot fathom that we are able to do this in 1 hour. I kid you not, guys, we did this all in 1 hour. The trees were here already, but what we did is we moved down the grass over here by 1 block or 2, and then we started scaling it up to the trees. So this is where a river maybe was, but now it's dried up and became more vegetation has spawned in this area. And if we look closely at the biomes, this is a roof forest and this is swamp. So what we do is we call this painting the terrain. And essentially you can create these little areas that look different from others, and what G has said really blows my mind. He said that this creates an illusion of darkness. So this area is really not dark at all. You can see completely, but it appears to be dark here, and it appears to like light is shining over here and here. It is just a really elaborate way to use the biomes this way. As you can see, it really gives the variation like incredibly. I was the one who placed all the leaves and stuff like this. We all place leaves and all this. But yeah, me and G made this whole thing. It's just incredible. Obviously, mostly he did it because he's a builder, he's a build team member, and yeah, Burnout has changed this a little bit to make it work with this team. We're gonna change this maybe a little bit, but yeah, this is the preview of what we got, guys. It is just really colorful. It looks really nice, and yeah, hopefully I redo some of this area soon. I get to working on that, but as you can see, here's a more prominent use of the biome painting. So as you can see, it just really makes it look good. So you can have some areas that are just really fooling you that there's light in that area, like light shining through, but it's all dark, and it's an illusion of darkness that it gives. Well, it's not necessarily dark, it appears dark. So as you can see, we have a light level of 6 here, so some areas it actually is darker, but you can completely see through, which is awesome. This area does not lag me at all. This is good. This is good. But we are considering the use of all these plants to ensure that the people in the jungle don't have a lower frame rate than any other area, and we're trying our best. We're gonna see so far, but right now it's not a big deal at all for me. But yeah, this is a jungle, guys. It is really taking shape, guys. I am pretty happy with this. So I'm gonna show you guys another building over here. So the idea with this is it transitions into the darkness. So on one side it appears light, and on the other it is very dark. Now, if we take a look at this, this is a really nice way to kind of transition it in a way. So you can't access over here, you can't access anywhere in the jungle, or where the trees are, but you can just take a look at how it's formed. And I saw this really cool screenshot of this area that G took. I think it was around here. And just looking down, I don't even know if this is Minecraft or not. Like, it looks so nice. It really does. So yeah, guys. Much thanks to my build team, guys. I'm really ecstatic about it, and wow, I'm just in awe every time we build. But yeah, from this angle, exactly what I wanted is that you see the top of the jungle, because the trees are a little bit more pointy and darker, and you can see it above the green. It's just so nice. It really is. It really is awesome. And that is about it for the showcasing. So if you're wondering about what I'm doing with the redstone currently, I haven't done much, to be honest. I haven't worked on the map in quite a bit of time. So this we just did yesterday, and before when we put in the wood and the jungle, I think that was 3 weeks ago. It's been quite a bit. We haven't been working much, but man, every time we work, we only work 2 hours a day, guys. So when we do work, it's just constant progress. We have a group, and I changed the title to what we're gonna focus on, and then we do it. So for the rest of this episode, I really want to work on this area. I don't mind not having the team with me right now. It's not a big deal. But let's get to work. So the first thing I want to do is figure out what material has the all side. So maybe it's 12, maybe it's 14. So it's 14 that has an all birch side. So what we can then do with that is we can first I want to set it there and then write its values. So what I do is I'll just place a sign. I'll put in 17, 14, just so it indicates. And then we're gonna redo all this. It looks like this was all me. The trees I'm talking about, not the shard. This was Burnouts. This is just incredible. I cannot, just collaboratively, we blow each other's spots every time when we build like this. I just have a very straight idea of what I want, and then they're able to apply it in such a way that it really doesn't matter how you do it. It's just the fact that they do it, if that makes sense. I don't know, guys. It is pretty awesome. Alright, sorry about my voice, guys. I have morning voice, so if I sound different, that's why. I decided to record this in the morning for whatever reason, but I was just really excited, I guess, to wake up and just show you guys what we've done. And yeah, I haven't put out a video in RaZe Dev in quite a bit of time, so yeah, let's get to work. So I want to remove all these trees first. So there you go, I just started raising the terrain a little bit. Try to not make it as rugged as possible, try to make it as smooth as possible instead. What we need to do is we need to get this birch down. That was very strange. I'll just set block 1. Alright, there you go. So we need a lot of room for this. It looks like it doesn't matter what orientation, because again, remember, it's going to be all side birch. So gotta come up with some sort of thick tree. So you gotta make it short, and you gotta make it relatively large. And by all means, guys, this may not look good, and I respect your opinion, but this is exactly why I have a build team. I just feel like I should work on my area that I thought of. I don't know, just I thought I should work on it. So just keep that in mind, you know, keep that in consideration, that I'm not the best builder. So that's why I have a build team. So yeah, I do like jungle leaves, to be honest. I know some of us aren't a fan of it on the build team, but in this area I think it is well and truly appropriate for, you know, having a shard and everything. So we'll just see how that works. So we have to have spaces. I learned this from G. Spacing in between the leaves to make the wood stick out a little bit more is better. Instead of putting it right next to it, you can do something like this. I don't know, it's a technique. So let's just see how it works. So after a few moments, starting to lay down some of the trees. So yeah, let's just see how this works. I'm definitely not the main builder for this map, but it's gonna be it's a good try, you know. Gotta get it in there. Okay, it's not too bad looking right now. So let's continue with the concept. So this was what I was able to come up with. So it's basic, it's getting there, but that's what I have. So this is the best we can do. Now remember, guys, for the jungle, do you remember that we're gonna use like puzzle and all this? Like I had like a little, yeah, this was gonna be the jungle floor, but does this even look good? Like let's just consider this for a little bit. Does this even look good? Now it does have a lot of detail, but it doesn't look nearly as good as grass with the spotted, painted terrain looking thing. This is much more jungle-like. You can even argue it's much better than this. which it is. I think at least. So as you can see, if I were to put ferns on console, it doesn't look that good, and this looks like poop. So we don't want poop in our map. I mean, guys, like, come on now, let's get real. So this is not what we wanted. We did want jungle though. And just applied the little command over here, so / replace, and then there you go. So it looks a lot different now. This one could use a little bit of work. Right here. Let's just expand it a little bit, make its trunks come up, like right there. There you go. So it looks really weird. Let's just do it again. There we go. Aha, so that's what it looks like. It's quite a bit different now that you don't see that texture. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're doing the custom trees. A lot of servers do this anyways. This is nothing new with the wood. I'm sure you've seen it quite a few times, guys, but it does look better. It does. It really does. So yeah, this is this area. Alright guys,